Hey guys, I'm Shereen. Today I'm going to share with you a great dish to make for Lent. It's a Chinese barbecue shrimp. I'm going to first get the marinade together. I already have my peeled and deveined shrimp ready to go. So I'm just going to mince a bunch of garlic. So we have about 4 cloves of garlic, and then I'm going to peel and also mince some ginger. So I'm going to basically take all these ingredients along with some jalapenos. I'm going to also just stem that, mince that as well, and then just divide all of that. In Asian cooking, you really want to do all your mise en place, which just really means everything in its place. Get everything done first because it really happens quick. So just a little tip. So right now I am peeling my ginger. So when I did my internship at the Four Seasons, great little tip I learned there. Take a spoon and just peel your ginger. That way you can get into all those little nooks and crannies and you won't cut yourself. So now for the jalapeno. So I like to leave the seeds in there. My motto is you're buying a jalapeno, use it, right? You want all that heat. But my family's been a little upset with me lately. Everything's been so hot. I guess the jalapenos are just really hot this season. So I'm gonna pull the seeds out of here to make everybody happy. And actually the heat really doesn't lie in the seeds, it lies in the membrane, so you want to pull that out as well. And that just decreases the heat. So I'm just going to chop this up, set it aside with my ginger and garlic, and get it ready for our marinade. Okay, so now I'm going to marinate my shrimp in a zip bag. So here's just a little awesome trick for you. To take your bag, you just want to fold it down just like that, and it actually creates a little bowl. So that way when you're filling it, it won't fall over. I already have my peeled and deveined shrimp. So I want the tails intact because these are like, these are little appetizers, so you want something to hold on to. So I'm going to pop these in my bag. And then we already have our ginger, our garlic, and our jalapeno. So I'm going to take half of everything, pop it into my bag, just like that. So we have that little zip from the ginger, awesome flavor from the garlic, and a little zip from the jalapeno. Now I have some low sodium soy sauce. So I like to use low sodium because that way I can control the salt. Okay, so I have low sodium soy, I have some mirin, which is just basically a rice vinegar, so it's sweetened. So it has a nice little sweet flavor, so you've got the salt from the soy, and that's it. So I have ginger, jalapeno, garlic, soy, and mirin. And then I'm just going to give it a little bit of salt and pepper. So a little pepper, a few cranks on the pepper mill, some kosher salt, just a little bit. It's going to push out all the air, zip it closed, pop it into my refrigerator to marinate for 30 minutes to 3 hours. So my shrimp is in the refrigerator marinating. So now I'm just going to doctor up the Chinese barbecue sauce. So I have the remainder of my jalapeno, ginger, and garlic. So I'm just going to pop this right into my little handheld blender. You could use any old blender. And then I have 1 freshly squeezed lime. Then you just want to squeeze this right into the blender. And then now for the hoisin. So hoisin is a Chinese barbecue sauce. You can find this in the international aisle. But we're just sort of doctoring up a little bit and making it our own. So hoisin goes right in there, and then just season it with a little bit of salt and pepper. So the hoisin will give it a nice tang and a little sweet and salty kick. And then we have some fresh elements in there, so it's going to be really delicious. So I'm just going to pop it on my blender and puree it until it's nice and smooth. My shrimp has already been marinated, so it has all that delicious flavor in there. So I'm just going to pull it out. I'm going to get rid of the marinade because now we're just going to season it with salt and pepper. It has all the flavor it needs. And then I'm going to pop it on my grill pan. So definitely hold on to this recipe for the summer months because it's great outdoors. But I'm going to use my cast iron skillet. Just going to drizzle a little bit of canola oil over the shrimp, just a little bit. That way it doesn't stick to our grill pan. And then you want it really, really hot. Get it at medium-high heat, super hot. You want to hear that sizzle. So I'm just going to pop these all on. So I'm just going to grill it 1 minute on each side, and then we're going to start basting the Chinese barbecue sauce. I'm going to turn them over. So they have this beautiful caramelization. It's that quick. Don't overcook shrimp. It cooks so quickly. the Chinese barbecue sauce. I divide it in half because we're going to leave half of it for dipping, and then half we're just going to baste. So I'm going to grill this 1 minute and then just baste the top. All right, so I'm just going to garnish it with some fresh cilantro. I kind of like to say it that way. So true story, I was testing this recipe. My husband was on his way out to the gym, and he just wanted to taste one, and he ended up eating this whole platter. So I hope you enjoy it as much as he did. So for this recipe, check out the burlington-county-times.com, or for more of my fresh and easy recipes, visit tweetmeats.com.